Happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome back to Gun of the Week. And I want everyone to know that this week, because of what's been going on in social media and all over the internet with a specific gun company, I've chosen my Gun of the Week very wisely. I probably should be wearing body armor and a helmet and, a whole bunch of other safety mechanisms, but I'm going to take my chances because nobody freak out. This week's Gun of the Week is a Sig Sauer P320. Uh-oh. I think it's unloaded, but I've heard they still go off even if they're unloaded. I don't know. Who am I to judge, right? But, no, in all honesty, I have no idea. I try not to keep up with the stuff that's been going on in social media with the weapon system. All I can tell you is the 5 SIGs that I have never tried to kill me yet, so it is what it is. I really do like Sig Sauer. I like the way they shoot, I like the way they feel. I like their ability to be extremely modular. We'll discuss a little bit of that here today, but for the most part, I like Sig. I don't carry Sig. For work, I'm forced to carry Glock, but at the same time, I would choose to carry Glock even if I wasn't forced to. I really do like the Glock platform, but Sig has grown big on me because this is what I really mainly started shooting for USPSA, and it's done me well. I have had zero issues with the thousands and thousands of rounds and competitions that I've had with this weapon. So it has changed over the years. I have upgraded certain things and played with certain parts. So we'll go through that real quick. So we'll go front to back and we'll talk about what I got on here. So first off, it started its life as a regular Sig P320 full size. So it's a full size. I think they're 3.7 inch barrels. So it's a full size barrel that came in the polymer grip module. Nothing special, just again bone stock. So initially what I did with the stock slide is I removed the recoil spring and guide rod, and I put a 1911 style guide rod and recoil spring in it to help lighten and soften the recoil impulse. And that's really about it. Oh, no, it's not about it. And I changed the barrel, but we'll get to that in a second. So whatever. The barrel is a Gray Ghost Precision. Gray Ghost Precision barrel. It is a match grade barrel. It's crowned. You can see it's really nice. Nice finish. No issues with it. Accuracy is exceptional. I really do dig it. And yeah, not much else to say about that. It dropped right in. Again, going back to my full-length stainless guide rod, 1911 style, just because the spring on it is uncaptured. So unlike a stock Sig spring, they are captured in in a small assembly. This is essentially two separate pieces. You have your full-length guide rod, and then you have the spring that's separate. And you can change those out for different weights depending on ammunition and all those factors. But for the most part, I have a 12 pound recoil spring in this. So 12 pounds. It's very nice, very easy to rack the slide. Extremely smooth. You can hear it, or maybe you can't hear it, which is good. So it's like glass. Very, very nice to shoot this weapon. Really nice recoil impulse. As always, or not as always, but mostly a Holosun 507 competition. I'm trying this. Oh, there it is. There's the green dot. Bang. I believe it's a 2 MOA dot. And again, Holosun 507 competition. I have them on a lot of my guns, just a big giant window, great price, and they work. Moving down to the frame. So the frame is an Armory Craft full-size AXG frame. So you might ask, full-size and AXG. Those are two things that Sig does not have. So Sig's AXG, or their aluminum frame grips, are compact, meaning they're the 4-inch. So here's what that looks like. I ran this for a long time. This is a stock factory AXG frame. You can see it only has 3 Picatinny rail slots on there. This has 5. So this is from a separate company called Armory Craft, and they make a full size. So it is just a little bit longer in comparison. And all that really does is allow the muzzle to be flush with the with the frame, and it makes it look nicer. That's really the only thing that it does. It worked on the compact, the full-size slide worked on the compact frame just fine. I shot many matches with it, and I love the contouring and the feel of it, but I think the full-size just looks a little bit better, and it's a little bit heavier, which obviously, again, helps mitigating recoil, so I like that. The contouring, the undercuts, the grip stippling or the texturing that they have on it is very, very nice. They have it under the trigger guard as well. So I really, really like it. And again, that's from Armory Craft. Moving on, the lock grips. So LOC lock grips. They make these brass AXG grips that fit both the stock Sig one and the Armory Craft one. They are extremely heavy. They have the back strap, the two side panels, and then I got the matching magwell to go with it. Makes reloads and all that good stuff very simple. Extended AXG magazine release, so you can see it's pretty wide out there. Makes it easier to switch mags in a hurry while you're moving. As always, I have my Align Tactical Takedown Lever Thumb Rest. And that's really about it on this bad boy. Otherwise, everything else is different. Is going to be on the inside. So the trigger, the trigger looks like a stock trigger. So this is an actual stock trigger shoe, but the trigger itself is not stock. So I did some experimenting to find what's the best, and what I like personally is I went with a stock trigger shoe. I have a Apex short reset trigger bar in there, and it also comes with this little bar and spring, or this I don't even know what it's called, this little cylinder that goes behind the trigger to help prevent this from moving too far. I guess it's a over travel guard on there. I have a plus 10 power trigger reset spring, and then a smattering of Gray Gun's competition trigger kit. So springs and all that good stuff that I put in there, and the sear springs and all that good stuff to trial and error to see what works. And what I got is an extremely short and relatively light trigger. So if you know Sig, if you know Sig triggers, this is pretty amazing. It took me a long time to figure this out. A lot of trial and error, a lot of things that didn't work, sloppy, all that good stuff. But I found the perfect mix of short reset and a light enough trigger pull. But that plus 10 return spring makes the trigger press, or the reset, snap really, really fast. So it resets the sear quickly, and that's really good for your splits. So your double taps and your splits moving from target to target. This trigger setup is awesome. So, yep. That's that. That's my Sig P320. It has not gone off since we've been... Oh! Woo! That almost hurt somebody. That was close. No, I'm just kidding again. All joking aside, the Sig Sauer P320 series are awesome. Like I told you, they've gone through several iterations. I've changed it. This is the Icarus Precision full-size SOCOM grip module, aluminum. Again, awesome frame. The contouring, the texturing, the cuts on it are amazing. But I wanted to go with something different. I really do like the AXG feel. So this is the stock AXG compact frame from Sig. Texturing is great. Undercutting, the undercut is great. I just wanted the full-size version of it, so that's where the Armory Craft came in. Other than that, that'll be it for the gun of the week. That's my Sig Sauer P320, my competition gun, and well, I guess now my backup competition gun since I got the MPA. But we'll see what happens. I might take the magwell off, run it in carry optics, and bump myself up to master from A class. So, but other than that, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next week.